everybody, let's talk about where to put your fingers on your oboe. So we'll do our left hand first, my left hand, because your left hand goes on top. Just like finger exercises, your left hand is going to be the first to be on top. So I'm going to put my fingers over these little holes, actually. So not every key gets a finger. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and I'll get closer so you can see that. The inside of my first finger is actually resting gently on this key without touching it. So my fingers are slightly slanted downward. Okay, here is finger 1, finger 2, and finger 3 of my left hand. The inside of my first finger is gently on this key right here. It's not pressing it, but it's gently touching it, just barely. And notice that all my fingers are slanted downward, and then my pinky is floating. My left thumb is going to operate this key here, but when it's not operating that key, it's going to just float. Don't let it rest down here or anywhere else. Let it just be a floating finger. So if you look at my finger this way, it's kind of like a flat C shape. And my right hand will be similar. So my fingers are pointed downward, my thumb is floating, and I can feel this key on the inside of my first finger. Now for my right hand. Let's start with our thumb. My right thumb is going to thumbprint the back of my oboe like this. So my thumbprint is going against the wood here, right under the thumb rest. And then my fingers are going to curl around in a C shape and go 4, 5, and 6. Now there is a little bit of a stretch between 4 and 5, but you will get used to it the more you do it. And my pinky is going to float and operate these keys later. Okay, so look at how my thumb is thumbprinting the back of my oboe. So if I had ink on it, it would do a really good thumbprint on the wood, and it's going straight across. Here are my right hand fingers, 4, 5, and 6, covering those keys. And these are more straight across than angled downward like the left hand. And there is a little bit of a stretch, but you can do it. Okay, let's review. So I've got fingers 1, 2, 3 with a floating thumb on the back. That's my left hand. And then 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. And my thumb is holding my instrument up with the thumb rest. So my thumb rest is the only thing holding my oboe up. And if you look this way, my pinkies are floating and my hands are in the shape of some flat C's.